Hello Pisces, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today we will be doing a general reading, not a personal. Take what's for you, timeless as well. Carry the energy out for the week and over the next few weeks. All right, we're going to start off with your oracles. We're going with the Dark Mirror. Felt like there was a message in here for you guys. We have Bride in a Cage. Bride in a Cage. Whoa. And that one just said, I'm coming out too. The child I was meant to be. I'm going to read from the book on that for you. But it kind of, I'm kind of getting this feeling about someone being treated, the way they've been treated by a spouse. It doesn't have to be necessarily a bride, but it's bride in a cage, because it's like having yourself sealed up, not being yourself anymore. And this, the child I was meant to be. It feels like this energy is connected, going, you know, getting back to maybe who you were before a relationship. You have the 21. Let's go to that. All right. Bride in a Cage. Tomorrow will be the right moment. Tomorrow will be better, even if today is hell. When we put the good of our life just in our expectations, we can dismiss the present, waiting for the dawn we know will arrive. The future becomes a shopping cart. It needs a bit of this, a bit of that, a few kilograms of that, and also a couple of boxes of another of this. When we look at it, it shines like a brand new day in a commercial. And it happens, as it happens, with commercials. When the future comes, it's not exactly perfect. The smile is forced. The day is too hot or too cold. The kiss is dry. The lion limps softly and doesn't roar. As long as something is not here, but is pushed further along the timeline, we have the luxury to take it off of reality and treat it as a fantasy. The future should not feel like a cage. Yeah. Number 8. Child I was meant to be. An instant of clarity is the light I needed. To go forward is to go backward, as hope heals the wounds of the past. There is a little darkness in this card. It is a card of connection and ourselves. So many times it feels like a dream. It's fleeting, uncertain, and yet clear. The moment you close your hand to grasp it, it turns into fairy light and disappears. But it remains as a lingering smell, an ephemeral feeling of light and peaches and blossoms. It is faith. It is hope. It is a warm smile at the other side of the forest of smoke and mirrors. We can be whole again. We can be pure again. We can be happy again. No matter what we did, we can. Just know this as a gift of light among the cruel darkness. It brings no road, sometimes no solace, but it can become a seed of hope, a wind of change, a place of safety in the storm. Even if it's gone, it was definitely here. The person that you once were, I feel like a relationship has changed someone, and not for the better. Feeling trapped within the situation, possibly, maybe because of obligations within the relationship. It could be a legal obligation. It could be having to do with children and feeling like you have to stay there for them. But you've got to remember, people have to remember, I stayed for the kids. They're watching this absurd relationship. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say absurd necessarily. I don't know that that's the word that came out. They're watching this interaction between parents. You know what I'm saying? So to say that you're staying for the kids and then you're both either cheating or you're fighting all the time, that's not helping. That's making them see that that's the way relationships are, when in fact there's other ways. There's other people's relationships maybe on a better note than where you're at. So don't feel like you have to stay for that particular reason. I feel like it does more harm than good. That's my opinion. That's not. I just feel like somebody here is dealing with that, where you've stayed because you thought it was for the better of all, and it's caused you to like lose yourself in the situation. So just be mindful of that. But a moment of clarity, I keep feeling this moment of clarity. Something is like, you may have had a day with friends or just off on your own doing something that makes you happy. And you're like, I want this day to keep going, you know, because you're not used to that. And it's caused you to look at how things have evolved over time. All right, Pisces, let's see what else is in here for you. Choices. Seven of Cups. Choices. Choices that can be made, should be made. Maybe a choice that you made in the past. Might have seemed like the right choice, but now you're seeing this, that it's sour, that it wasn't what you thought it would be, or you thought I made this choice because I thought it would be something better now later on, and it's later on now, and things aren't turning out the way that I feel like I need to keep this turning out the way that you wanted them to be. Knight of Cups. Needing to it seems like your frame of mind or your focus is it's not something your heart is in. This is a direction you're in at this point, possibly just going through the motions of a relationship, or of a if this is about maybe in the past making a choice to between jobs that you would have liked, and you took something that had more money that was less what you wanted to do, and now you're just going through the motions because money or not, you're not happy there, and it's just like you just can't wait. You're looking at the clock. I see somebody looking at up at a clock, a big clock on the wall, and wishing the day was over every day. You have the Chariot. This is positive movement in the right direction, positive moving, changing, veering off course. This could be letting someone or something else take the wheel as to what direction you're going to go in, or the direction you're going in. Moment of clarity, possibly, that makes you veer in another direction. Unhappiness, needing something better, wanting something better. I don't feel like putting that there because it feels like it feels like there's a heartache, a yearning for something, or maybe just a. I don't feel like it's for another person. It could be, but I feel like it's more like if it's about a relationship, it's a yearning for something that's lacking in the one that you're in, that you're feeling locked into place with. I do feel change coming though. I feel like someone leading you in a different direction. This may be someone, a new love coming in here, that will lead you into a new direction because you feel loved and adored and all of that. I do feel like there's been a lot of heartache here though. Something your heart isn't in anymore though. So I just feel like stuck in maybe a situation because of a choice that was made. Maybe the person that you married, or maybe or the person that you decided to be with, or like I say, the job. Maybe you took a job that you thought because the money was great, it'd make it great, and you're miserable. You have the Two of Wands, looking out, looking back on things, and wondering if it would have been different if you had made a different choice. Three of Pentacles here. Wanting to be adored, wanting to be looked upon with respect, moving in a different direction. Somebody may be giving you this, helping you to feel better about yourself, wanting to have a better life, moving in a different direction with somebody else, possibly, looking at things, you know, wanting the same outcome, wanting the same things in life. You have the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands here came out together, so I'm putting them together over here. Almost everything that you have ever wanted. Want your desires become real for you, possibly. Learning that you deserve better. In that going into that frame of mind where you want some change and you want something different, something better. I feel like there's a possibility of a these are falling here. Came out together as well, so I'll put them together with these cards. It feels we have the Wheel of Fortune. I almost said the World. Changes regardless. Time moving on, time changing the way that you feel about a situation, possibly. Learning some things about yourself and what you're willing to put up with. Seven of Wands here. This is you being in this position, being on top of things, beginning to grasp some things and things that may have tried to overpower you in the past. And you getting it under control, I feel. See how he's on top there and he's fighting to keep everything under control. Getting it under control. Anything else here? Six of Swords. Movement, different direction, going, changing, life changing, it feels. I'm going to put this right here because I feel like there's some things going on, and some of it is your own doing, the changes that are being made, but I feel like it's like this is you here. This is you taking your hopes and dreams with you, and someone else leading you in a new direction, someone else taking you to a better place. And I feel like this is maybe a new love in the midst of an old love. I feel like there's a possibility of someone came in here and showed you that there's showed you what love is supposed to feel like, possibly, and you going in the direction with them, being veered. You got the Chariot and this Six of Swords moving in a different direction, seeing the way things could have been, and being with someone like-minded that wants the same kind of love that you want and the same kind of life that you want, working together for happiness as well. Wow. Okay, we're going to pull a few cards for clarity here for Pisces. I just feel like this clarity, this realization that that things can be different and happier. You have the Hierophant. I feel like making a commitment. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this here. I feel like that someone may ask you to marry them, possibly, for somebody here. someone who, if you're in the end part of this energy, someone came in and changed the way you feel about yourself, the way you feel about what's happened in the past, or about a relationship that you were in maybe when you met them. You have the Four of Pentacles here in the reverse. Yeah, I think letting go of some things. Releasing. I'm going to put this over here because I feel like releasing yourself. Maybe right here, because it feels like releasing yourself from heartaches from the past and moving forward in a new direction. Changing, Ten of Cups. Yeah, changing and happiness coming in. I'm going to put this right here because it feels like a happiness coming in here. A lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Excuse me. And this Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups is like a progressive movement forward, I feel. Getting to where you have your ultimate happiness here. We have Justice in the reverse. I feel like there's a lot of you had to fight to get back on track, to get your balance back. The Justice card can be about balance and finding the balance. It does feel like there's for someone here, you're still doubting yourself, and even though something makes you happy, you're doubting whether you should change your circumstances because of it. I do feel too like this could be if you were married to, or your ex or your soon-to-be ex is a maybe a Libra. I'm gonna put this over here. I feel like there's a little bit of doubt that maybe you need to get rid of. I'm feeling with this Justice in the reverse. Anything else here for Pisces? No, not from this deck. All right. I'm going to pull a few cards from this deck as well here for you, Pisces. A little more clarity. Page of Cups in the reverse. And it kind of shoved these cards over. I'm going to do that. And here's your Ten of Cups again. A whole nother deck, Ten of Cups again. I think this is where you not being sure of what you needed to do, and this page coming up here again. When pigs fly. A message of love for yourself, for your situation, your happiness. I do feel like these came out together. I'm going to keep them together. I am going to keep them together. I don't even want to put them with the other cards, so we'll put them down here. Finding your ultimate happiness. I feel like that with this page, it's because the pages are messengers or messages that come through, and I feel like this is you becoming more aware of what you are worth, knowing that you can have true happiness here. This is in the reverse. I feel like you may have denied yourself that for some time, and this may be why this page is in the reverse. You may have had someone that already promised you a better life, better love, that they would take care of you, and they would make you happy where someone else could not, or is not. I do feel kind of like somebody's in the midst of two people, possibly two different relationships, staying for whatever reason with one that's not making you happy at all, and having someone else there that is offering happiness, and I feel like you are moving, you're being guided toward this person, even though you're trying to hold off, you're trying to resist. I feel you're trying not to listen for some of you. You may want to be with this person. You may still have dealings with this person, and they're trying to talk you into leaving your person. This could be what I'm feeling here. Wow. Okay. Take it as it resonates, you know, for your particular situation. All right, I'm going to take a Grace card here. I feel like it's positive movement forward, though. You've got this Six of Swords. You've got the Chariot. You've got working together, positive aspects on marriage here, learning together, driving together, changes, definite changes, getting everything you ever wanted, and learning from you know, these past relationships, or the past. I feel like the past look at these, they just hopped right out here. Past relationship, and a movement forward. You got the Ten of Cups twice here. I feel like that is signifying a happy change coming in here. You have act and receive jumped out together here. Act, charge forward. When we combine action with unwavering faith, the power of grace will meet our needs. And we have receive. When we open ourselves up to others, we open ourselves up to the abundance of the universe. I'm going to put this over here. I feel like this has to do with this new person. You need to, if you want your happiness, I feel like you know that this person is the one you want to be with. I feel like you know that they will make you happy or happier. This could be like you not even, this could be a situation over here that you were in, that you were in for some time, and even though you're out of that, that could be you're out of it, it caused you to have imbalance in your life and happiness in what was going on with you, a heartache here, maybe because someone promised you that, and this other person is coming in here. You may be dating them, you may be having a relationship with them somewhat, but they want a commitment. They may be asking for commitment, joining forces, and you're reluctant. You've been reluctant for some time, but I feel like you will give in and receive all this love that they are willing to give you here, that they've been wanting to give you, making dramatic, marvelous changes for you. Yeah, making you feel more like how you used to be. You need to release this old energy, though. Whether that person is out of your life completely or not. All right, Pisces. That's it for this read. A lot of emotions going on here. Like, share, subscribe, please. Tap that bell icon for notification of future uploads. Have a great week. I will see you next video.